Hi students, welcome back to our SST class, and till now we have covered many different points. Okay, we have started with the types of resources, and in previous video we have covered natural resources, right? We have seen some examples also. We have gone through renewable and non-renewable resources. Okay, so we have seen natural resources in detail, and right now in this video we are going to start with our next type of resource, that is human made resource. Okay, so what's human made resource? See, when original form of natural resource is changed to make them useful for humans is known as human made resource. Okay, it means that the natural resource is transformed and it is used by human, it is make useful for human being. Okay, so this particular transformation of natural resources is known as human made resource. Clear? It can be well understand with the help of some examples. So see here, some examples are paper, rubber, metal sheets, etc. Okay, see paper we were getting paper from trees. Tree being a natural resource, we are transforming it, okay, and then we are obtaining and we are acquiring paper from it, right? In the same way we are getting rubber from trees, okay, then the rubber is processed and we are using it, we are making shoes and some bags from it. Okay, so rubber is also a human made resource, but which is extracted or which is taken out from natural resources. Okay, and see, our third example is metal sheets. See, we better know that metal we are obtaining from the earth crust. Okay, we are taking out from the earth crust, which is a natural resource, and then we are converting it into the human made resource, okay, by processing it, okay, and by transforming it into the sheets and some metal rods. Fine. So see how human beings are doing this. There would be some another question. Okay, so human beings they are doing with the use of their skills and knowledge to make natural resources more useful by turning them in human made resources, right? So they are using their skills, they are using their knowledge. Okay, why they are using and in which manner they are using? They are using them in the manner that this particular natural resource will be transformed, will be turned into the human made resources. Clear? See, further I just wanted to ask you one question. What's that? Are human beings also a resource? Okay, this question, whether yes or no, okay, just think over it. Further I'll answer it. See, the question itself says that is human being a resource? Now what we have learned, two different classification or two different consideration. If anything should be assumed or should be conclude as a resource, हमारे पास दो different components थे. What was that? It were usability and utility. So if human being is having a certain usage and if they have a utility, they can be considered as resource. Now see here, we have seen that human being is having usage in transforming the natural resource. So we are fulfilling, being human, we are fulfilling both the components, that is we have usage also and we have our own utility also, right? That's the reason human being can also be a resource, and human being is said as a special resource. Okay, human being is said as a special resource. So our third type, that is human resource. What is it? It is human resource. See, human can make best use of their knowledge, skills and technology to create resources from the nature. So human is also a resource. Why human is a resource? Because they are using their knowledge, skills and technology to create resources from the nature. Okay, now see, if the person is well educated, if the person is healthy, then and then only he can be considered as a रिसोर्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक अनपढ़ इंसान जिसको कुछ भी नहीं आता, ओके वो बस ऐसे ही बैठा हुआ है, या फिर एक ऐसा इंसान, एक ऐसा बंदा हु इज़ इल, हु इज़ सिक, ओके, जो बीमार है और जो अपने खटिया पर या अपने बेड पर ही पड़ा हुआ रहता है, ही कांट वर्क, राइट, वो कोई काम नहीं कर सकता. सो वी कांट से दैट पर्टिकुलर ह्यूमन बींग एज अ रिसोर्स. वाई? बिकॉज when human being is considered a resource, when they are having a utility, they are having a usage with again two important factors, that is education and health. Okay, so education and health will help human being to become a resource by fulfilling usability and utility. ओके, सो यहाँ जो बंदा है हु इज़ लाइंग ऑन हिज बेड, ओके, वो जो बंदा है, वो बंदा वी कांट से और वी कांट कंक्लूड और वी कांट कंसिडर हिम एज अ रिसोर्स, बिकॉज वो बंदा ना तो कोई काम कर सकता है, ही डजेंट हैव एनी यूजेज, ही डजेंट हैव एनी यूटिलिटी, वो इकोनॉमिक में कोई कंट्रीब्यूट नहीं करता है. ओके, ही कांट कंट्रीब्यूट अ सिंगल पेनी इन द टू द इकोनॉमिक, ओके, इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ. तो ऐसे बंदे को वी कांट से अ रिसोर्स, बिकॉज ही इज नॉट फुलफिलिंग आर टू डिफरेंट कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ बीइंग अ रिसोर्स, फॉर टेकिंग अंडर द कंसिडरेशन ऑफ अ रिसोर्स, दैट इज यूजेबिलिटी एंड यूटिलिटी. ओके, एंड इफ ही इज नॉट एजुकेटेड, ही इज इलिटरेट, या फिर वो अनहेल्दी है, वो बीमार है, तब भी हम उसको एज अ रिसोर्स नहीं कंसिडर करेंगे. ओके, सो दिस were two different types, and the first one we have seen into the previous video. So these three types of resources we have covered, that is natural resource, human made resource and human resource. Okay, so be tuned, and in the next video we are going to see human resource development and further part of our topic. Okay, so take care. Thank you for watching, and in the fourth part we will continue the last part of our topic. Okay, take care, have a great day, bye.